For example, we have two different graphs here. The first one, a y equals fx, and we have to sketch the modulus of fx. So all the values which is in negative region, this one would shift it toward the positive. These all values are positive. This is the point where it about to be in negative regions. From this point, v coordinate will reflect all the values in positive directions. So whatever the value from 0 to this point would be reflected and would be marked here, and we'll get the point and we'll move on in the positive regions. Same as for this graph is positive region from this point to this, and from here will reflect all the values in the negative region into positive. So it would be reflected like something like this here. So we have different equations here. For starting with exercise 2d3, sketch the graph of modulus functions. So we have given fxy is equals to fx graph, so will reflect all the values which is in negative, like this one from here to this point. This would be reflected like this. From this point we have this, all the values are positive, and from this point where it goes to negative, it would be reflected something like this. It would be a reflection of this line. It would be reflected. Okay. Here we'll mark this negative sign. This negative region would be reflected and would comes like, we have this point as in positive values, and would be something like, well, we only need to sketch this graph. It's no need to be very exact values. Okay, moving further, which of the functions of y equals fx is in equation 1 are one on one? One to one means x, like x has only one value of y. So it would be something like, we put x value and it should be has only one value of y. So here when we put x values in these different equations, here we have x value has, let's say, horizontal values. Okay, mark horizontal. For well, for part A we have y has two values. When it is modulus of fx, we have y value here, y value here, so it's one, not a one-to-one function. For this we don't, we have y have two values. For this y have different values. So abc is not a one-to-one function. It might possible here if we mark this as modulus function of fx, so this would give you one value of y on every x values. This is already a positive and have so many values on y's. We have here different values of y here. So D would be the answer. Part D. Part D has is a one-to-one function.